Hello, good day. My name is Prince Emeka Sali. I think you've listened to my story because my story is important. This makes you see the money, and this activates you to the reality of making money on the internet. And I think you've listened to the compensation plan also, because the compensation plan is also important to know that there is money in Easy Cash and Meal to make. So now the third part of the presentation is exactly what you do and what others are doing or what you used to do that you don't need to do, and to give you a simple idea of what you'll be doing when you come on board. So let's start talking about making the real money. But unfortunately, what most people look for in MLM, for example, in Easy Cash and Meal, what will activate you majorly is the direct referral bonus and the indirect referral bonus. For everybody you bring in, that is the direct referral bonus, which you earn 700 naira. But for everybody those people bring in, that is the indirect referral bonus that makes you earn 300 naira for everybody those you bring in brings in. And this is just a basic concept of an affiliate program. An affiliate program is I promote someone's product, I earn. And when someone else when someone I promotes the program, I also earn. So it stops on the first level. That is an affiliate program. And most people don't see it beyond that. Most people are always interested in what they want to get instantly. And that is not business. Business is not about instant. Business is about foreseeing the future, planning ahead for the future. If I start a bank today, that bank is not expected to give me profit until so time. So it's business. Money making is not about what I get now, and that is why most people fail. Most people want what they can get in 2 days, 3 days. So it's not as if it is not achievable in 2, 3 days, but it depends on what you're doing and how you're doing it and why you're doing it. Now, a lot of people also look into it like, oh, 500 naira card I get instantly, fine. So out of my 5,000, I'm getting 500 instantly. So it is just 4,005 that I'm paying. Those things activate some people. Like, but I laugh. The leadership bonus. Most of the time, it's not about leadership bonus because a lot of people don't even see themselves becoming a leader. So I know. But leadership bonus is something leaders use to activate people, just like they use food incentives and car awards to activate people. Like you can get a car, even when the person that is coming knows he's not going to get a car because he's not going to work, not because the company is not providing. He knows he cannot do it or he's not going to do it. So, but because somebody has shown you a car or leadership bonus, you understand, you want to jump in. Then loan is something also that activate people. People will like, wow, I'm gonna get loan. Thank you. How do I get that loan? Loan. Especially when they feel that they are not going to pay it, when they feel like they can run away from it. Everybody feels like they know one business or the other, but when you join the business and start doing the business, you know that you don't really know. Well, like I said, what we should be looking for, not those things, and not what we'll be looking for, what we should be looking for. What we really need to be looking for. Those ones are good, they're important, they get you going. That means those are the things that oil you while you're going. For example, while I started, I get 700 in three places, 2001, and that means I've gotten part of my money back. Maybe you can recruit 100 people, you've gotten 70,000, I guess. Is that 70,000? 70,000, you feel like, wow, at least I can buy food stuff at home, do one or two things. But the real thing is matrix balance and residual income and VTU earning. These three things are what you should be looking for in this business. Earning 4.4 million naira is what you should be looking into. Then residual income makes you earn this money. What? Every 60 days. That means every 2 months you repeat your earnings. This will only cost you 1,500 from your earnings to at least activate you for the next 60 days. So that makes you earn from those that will be coming after that time. As in those that will be repaying their money also after 60 days. And VTU earning is the commission you earn when everybody in your team from first to 10 level is buying VTU on our platform. So imagine earning 1 million naira every month on VTU. People are loading, you are loading, and you are earning. You understand? Those are the real thing we should be looking into. But you can't get there until you have a duplicating system. For example, as a self-marketer, I'm a very good marketer. I can market alone. I can do it alone. You will not surpass the fifth level. When you get to the fifth level, the spirit dies and you find out that people are not coming because you want to do it alone. Most people cannot even get there. Most people finish their storyline on the fourth level. Although you might have one, two, three people on your 10th row, fourth row, and so on, but the full row ends at maybe fourth or fifth level. But when you have a duplicating system, when you have a system that makes everybody do something, what do? You get to the 10th level and you finish it. This is what separates the boys from the men. The real men works on a duplicated system, while the boys works on what? On what they can earn instantly. Okay, I've made 50,000, I've made 100,000 in that business. They are cool when you can make millions. So the reason why we are sending you all these videos, the reason why we are doing this tutorial is for you to make about 10 million naira in just 5 months. Now, let's assume that we all get 3 people in 7 days. That means in 10 weeks, you are going to complete the whole matrix. If we all, that means everybody that comes in gets 7 people in 10 days. I'm talking about you now. You come in, you get 3 people, and those who comes in, those 3 gets 3, and those 9 gets 3, those 81 gets 3, and it keeps going on like that. Everybody in your team gets 3 people in 7 days, in just 1 week. In 10 weeks, you're going to be 4 million naira rich at least. Wow, is that not interesting? That means in 2.5 months, you're going to get there. Now, let's be a little bit realistic. Assuming we all get 3 people in 14 days. Everybody gets 3 people in 14 days. In 20 weeks, that's 5 months. You're 4 million naira rich. And remember, that is 5 months. So that means in 2 months, you would have gotten something else again. So at least you'll be about 10 million naira rich because we have we have the what do you call it, auto ship will earn you another money, and VTU will also be earning you a lot of money. So you will be about 10 million naira rich in how many days? In how many days? I mean, how many days? That is 20 weeks. I mean, that is just 5 months. Yes, I know. Like I used to tell you, this thing is simple but not easy. Simple and easy is not the same thing. So this is simple to do, but we know it's not easy. But what you call easy determines on your definition of easy. I know people who works in a quarry and do what? Break rocks and so on. And they still find it interesting as something that is very easy to do. While for you, can you break rocks? So those we have people that dig well, and when they are digging it, it seems as if it is easy because they make it look easy. But is it easy? No. So what is easy? It depends on what your definition of easy is, and that will be determined by what drives you, my why, the driver behind my passion. So something must drive you. If you have something that is driving you, you see it is just too easy to get 3 people in 2 weeks. So, like I keep telling you, your what, your why, your how. That means your what, your how, then your why will determine a lot of things. When you register with just 5,000, you join our system. We introduce you to two free ways, free system of getting your 3 people within 2 weeks. Um, this is not by getting your friends, because one of those things that kill our business is because we look into our friend and family, and most of the time they won't duplicate, and they will start disturbing you and pressurizing you. Uncle, what about that business? Me, I've not seen anything. No, it is becoming 2 weeks now. Me, I've not earned. No, it's becoming 10 days now. I've not earned. No. So instead of them to think of what they would do, and to support the system, they think of you as an uncle, a brother, or a bro, my younger brother. What is happening? You understand, and you start feeling guilty, and the business you start getting pissed off, and you start feeling shy to talk to another person, and so on. So the best way, even Jesus Christ did less miracles at home. I think he did not even do any miracle at home, but let me say less. So why do you want to disturb yourself treating your home? Business is for money. So you don't do business with friends. You do business with business minded people. That doesn't mean business minded people cannot be a friend. But a friend does not really have to be a business minded person. So now, if you don't want to like waste your time trying to send messages, trying to do it manually, then there are 2 ways of sending messages using some paid ad, which we also introduced it to. So it now depends on what you want. The only thing is, how do I get three? Should be our focus. All these things depends on you. It's all about you, because the why determines a lot of things, and I cannot help you with your why. I can not also help you with a lot of things. You only do what I tell you to do if you want to do it, and if you see reasons to do it. So make your decision and join the team that duplicates, a team that works, a team that makes you see the money. Despite the fact that we all need to get three, some of us will be getting more than three. So the earlier you join, the more motivated you become. Thank you very much. My name remains Prince Yemi Kasali. Thank you.